Hello friends, welcome back to my channel called Motivation by Vishal Modi. And it's been long that I have loaded my last video. And so I thought, because I was busy with my script, and today's today's video is going to be very important. This is something which is very close to my heart. And I'm going to talk about the relationships learning, the lessons that I've learned from my past relationships. Yes, today I'm going to open my heart out, and whatever relations I have been through and whatever learning I have been got from these relationships, वो आज मैं आपसे डिस्कस करने वाला हूँ. And this topic is very close to my heart, as I said, and I feel my philosophy behind life is that लाइफ में जो भी आता है, जो भी लोग आते हैं आपके लाइफ में, सो देयर इज़ अ रीज़न बिहाइंड इट, देयर इज़ अ लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट. एंड सो हर कोई कुछ ना कुछ आपको सिखा के या दे के जाता है. सो देयर इज़ अ रैशनल, देयर इज़ अ लर्निंग दैट यू नीड टू नो. आई मीन यू नीड टू लर्न. मे द रिलेशन बी गुड or bad, but then there is a learning. When you get associated to a person, when you stay together, when you spend time together, so there are many things that you know come across, their lifestyle, or maybe small things that they do in their daily routine, and there is an opportunity for you as well to learn. And that's a very beautiful thing. I believe that whatever we know, like if you are 90s या 2000 के kids हैं आप, तो whatever we know about the relationships is what Bollywood has taught us, right? So Bollywood has taught us that everything revolves around love and romantic relationships whenever you are, teen. So whenever you are like in college or after school, so that is the end destination जहाँ पे आपको पहुँचना है. By evolutionary theory also, humans are meant to be, they like to be desired, they like to be loved. That's the intrinsic need of a human being. Or when we are in love, it evokes all passionate and positive feelings in our body, and that's backed by the scientific research as well. I recently read an article which was published by Harvard University, which says that love is such a powerful mood booster that it gives you whole day that boost of feel-good hormones in your body. Now you understand how amazing these love relationships are and why we crave for it. So we are going to discuss everything about it, the learnings from these relationships, and the lessons to be learned so that you are happy in your relationships and you give your best. I feel that life is unpredictable, and so is love. But the experiences that we have in our lives help us understand this unpredictability and illusion of love that we create around ourselves. I have been into 3 relationships in my life, friends. Good, bad, every relationship has taught me something about myself, about life in general. Here are the few things that I learned from my past relationships that can help you get through yours. So coming to the first learning, the biggest lesson that I have got is you are only responsible for yourself and your love, because there could be a day when everything is gone, everything is finished, and there would be no reason, no logic, no warning. And that's okay, because people are allowed to be selfish and you cannot control others as well. So don't be over dependent on someone. No matter how good you are or how much dedicated or devoted or sincere you are into a relationship, but without any reason, there could be a day, there could be a moment when the charm, the chemistry, the spark of that relationship may go away and you may get separated. So be ready for that kind of uncertain, unknown, unseen situation you may also, no matter how strong your relationship is, may fall down. Learning 2. Sometimes the best thing about the relationship is what it teaches us about ourselves. I've observed that many times I felt someone who was very much important for me, my love, my relationship, my girlfriend, and I got aggressive, I got angry, I got furious on small things. But then I realized that if I'm allowing myself to get so much angry, then that anger is deep down somewhere inside me. So I became irritable in certain situations. I became furious. And that made me aware about myself, that I need to work upon myself, because that is something which I can control about me, and there is deep inside something in me which is making me sad or unhappy. Learning 3. The next important learning that I had from my relationship is no one is perfect. Yes, not even me, not even you. And so we should not run behind perfection. Friends, it would be a situation wherein you like 7 things out of 10 things of your friend, of your beloved. It could be 8 out of 10. There would be situations wherein she is very gorgeous, she is very beautiful, devoted, but then she won't be ambitious. There could be a case wherein he is hardworking, he is honest, kind, but then he may not be good in dressing, or you may not like the way of dressing. So there would be always situation wherein you would be feeling that yaar ye bhi hota to acha hota, but then you need to find out on what points, what things you are ready to compromise with. Have a conversation with your beloved, with your loved one, in your relationship. I would suggest it's very important that you discover each other slowly, gradually. You talk about yourselves, you talk about your life goals, you talk about your long-term goals, and see whether are your goals matching. Are you talking on the same ground? Are you both on the same page? Let's say for someone, maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend has a goal, like after retirement or after 50, I would like to go to Rishikesh or in Himalayas, buy a house and spend my life. Whereas someone would have that I would like to go to Mumbai or New York and spend time, which is very happening and active lifestyle. So talk about your goals, what you want in your life, what you want from each other. This process has to be very slow, gradually. Do not rush into any kind of relationship. This is very important that I've learned, that do not force yourself or do not try to eat up everything, because relationship is something which grows, which flourishes if watered properly. So this is something which is very important. Next learning. So I'm going to discuss this एंड मैं सारे भाइयों को बोलना चाहूँगा, अपने छोटे भाइयों को बोलना चाहूँगा जो अभी अभी रिलेशन में आए हैं, और या तो फिर दिस इज़ देयर फर्स्ट रिलेशनशिप. आई वुड सजेस्ट दैट देयर इज़ अ लाइफ outside the relationship as well. Do not completely devote or sacrifice yourself to this relationship. You have world outside this relationship as well. You have your career, you have your friends, you have your family. So ऐसा ना हो कि आप सब कुछ boycott करके and you are giving all your attention to this one relationship, because it may happen sometime that everything finishes and then there would be no one with you. You would feel that you have lost your identity. You will feel that world has come down on you, and so don't get obsessed about your relation. Initially, it may seem all that cute and adorable things happening with you, and you may feel on cloud 9, but gradually as you will move ahead, the regular calls or texts that felt special in the beginning may seem like interrogation and equi later on. It's best to keep your relationship at a normal pace and distance. Don't let love become obsession. Next learning. I would say never change yourself for someone. This is very important. Maybe sometimes, we change our few of the qualities, some bad habits. Some bad habits are fine, but I won't advise you to change your intrinsic nature, something that defines you, because you can't be pretentious for the whole life. Maybe for some time you may, to impress someone, your friend or spouse, you may try to become the way he or she wants you, but then that would be very for a small time, short span. You can't be pretentious, you can't be fake for the whole life. And so the time when there would be a moment where your originality will come out, and on that moment, that second would be kind of, you have cheated someone, you have, they don't know you, that kind of, there would be a moment wherein they will feel, I don't know this person, I don't know, he is not real. So do not create that kind of situation. You need to know yourself, you need to portray your true self to the one whom you love. You won't be able to take this thing for a longer time if you are pretending, or if you are portraying something which is fake. There would be a time, friends, when you will feel suffocated in your own skin. I feel relation is made up of lust, love, and friendship. After some days, lust will fade out. There would be a chance, there would be a case where love will also go away. What will remain is friendship, the true partnership between two humans. And you cannot fake friendship. You cannot be with someone whom you don't know, right? So I would say, show your true self to the person whom you love. And if that would be true love, he or she would stay you forever. They will start liking you. So people would be there in your life. There would be always someone who will not like you, or who won't like your few of the qualities, but who really love you will stay with you, and you will get to know who is with you and who is not. So I would suggest, don't be pretentious. I also feel that it is fine to get attracted to someone when you are into a relationship. So it's fine if your girlfriend gets attracted to another man, the third person, or it's fine if you also get attracted to another woman. But I believe that that attraction would be very temporary in nature, very short-lived. It is not going to break your relationship, okay? If the relationship is true, if the relationship is strong. Do you remember that Love Aajkal 2 का scene where Karthik is saying Sara Ali Khan,
तुम लड़कियों से अट्रैक्ट होते हो?
या तुम लड़कों से अट्रैक्ट नहीं होती?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it took me a long time to understand this fact, that it's completely fine to get attracted or to get the attention of some other man or woman when still you are in a relationship. But you don't need to feel insecure, you don't need to worry if the relationship is stable. Attraction and admiration do not always point to an affair. Reacting strongly or objecting to such feelings can have an adverse effects on the relationship and on both of the partners. So this is one thing which I have learned from my past relationships. Despite of all this learning, friends, I believe love is a very beautiful feeling. Love is a great emotion. Everyone should fall in love once in their life. It is one of the biggest motivation of life. It has made people turn around the world if they are in love. The biggest creations, the biggest masterpieces made by the poets, the innovators, the businessmen are when they were in love. Let me give you the example of Taj Mahal. So Shah Jahan made this Taj Mahal for Mumtaz, and it took around 20 years in the memory of love. You have heard the story of mountain men, Dashrath Manji, and this guy, he just, carved the whole road from a mountain by chisel and hammer, just for the love of his wife. Like this, we have many examples, and so I feel this is something, it gives you strength, lot of strength and courage. You do crazy things when you are in love. So there are butterflies in your stomach, and you want to go and you can kill someone or kill yourself as well for your true love, for the one whom you are ready to give anything and everything of your life. I have heard like people say, right, कि मैं तुम्हारे लिए चांद और तारे तोड़ के लाऊंगा प्यार में. And seriously, people do this. People go out of their limits to prove their love. There are a lot of research also which backs this, and I feel that when people are on the dying bed, I've read this, and it says that there was a nurse which was talking to people who in the deathbed, and she talked about her experiences that when people are dying, about to die, the biggest regret they have or the things that they remember is not about their career, it's not about their work, it's not about their assets, their cars or the vehicles that possess, their houses that they possess. What they miss most is about the love relationships. What they crave about is the time that they spend with their loved ones. So I feel this is one of the world's finest creations, the God's finest creations, this emotion, the feeling, and everyone should feel the power of love.